are safe. It's been one of the main things that God has been telling me to speak to you guys about all week long. Why? Because one, the atmosphere is a lot. Two, because spiritual warfare can knock you right off your feet. And three, because the world is a very interesting place right now, a little all over the place. But, the world has always been all over the place. And as a journalist outside of ministry, I'll tell you that it's always been true. It's always been crazy. You just don't always hear the crazy because we have social media now. And back in the day, your story would be run through a network and it would be pushed through the filter of their beliefs. So you might not even always hear it the way that you thought that you heard it. And the Lord told me to come and talk to you guys about safety and who He is as a person, who He is as our Father, who He is as I am. And I think one of the most quotable Christian figures of our time was C.S. Lewis, and he said something very interesting in one of his most famous books. If you've ever seen the movie, read the book, then you know that The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is a really classic Christian fantasy novel. And Lucy is one of the little girls in the story. Aslan is a lion that is portrayed as, he's supposed to be kind of like the representation of God in this book. And Lucy comes up and asks this character named Mr. Beaver if Aslan is safe. And he says, of course he isn't safe, but he's good. He's the king, I tell you. And when I think about God, I think that personifies God so well. That God is not safe to injustice. He is not safe to the wicked powers of this world, but He is safe to you. And if you have a father that keeps you safe or a mother that keeps you safe, then part of that love is in your safety. And at the end of the day, depending on how you grew up or how anxious you are or what you're walking through in this life, a lot of times it can feel like, am I safe with God? And the answer is yes, because we want God to be a just God. And C.S. Lewis also said one time that to understand that taming God does not make Him safer. That would make Him weaker, and He is not a weak God. Being dangerously powerful is only negative, someone once wrote, in tandem with wickedness. Combined with goodness, it is the very definition of a hero, a person who is worthy of worship. In John 1:5, it says, "This is who the angels cry out, holy, holy." Isaiah 6:3 says, "He who stoops down to lift us up." Psalms 18:35 says, "He who bottles our tears." Psalm 56:8 says, "Who prays for us with groanings too deep for words." Romans 8:26. And wherever you are today, and no matter how unsafe you feel in your life, how you're waiting on the next shoe to drop, you can stop waiting on the shoe, because there is no shoe. God's got you, and He's safe. And He is a safe God to you. Not safe to principalities in high places, but safe to you. And you can rest in the fact that God's got you and that you are safe, even on days that it doesn't feel like it. If you're ever having trouble feeling safe and staying there, I'd love to see you in my office. And you can always find me at BrookekeithMinistries.com. I'd love to chat with you. And I hope that you guys have the best, safest feeling today.